Hey folks, right over the valley is still quiet today. We don't see much happening. We've seen spotty showers, but most of the rain has been down to the south of us. You see scattered showers and storms off to the southwest. The stuff near is kind of fading away. We're still kind of way out on the northern fringe of this tropical entity that's down to our south. But look at the clouds, the high clouds beginning to pour in now. If you go outside and look to the west, kind of a pretty view mixed in with the bright blue sky. You're seeing some of these high clouds working their way in. But of course, we're way out of the northern fringe of this thing, this tropical low, we'll call it, that's slowly moving off to the west, northwest over the next couple of days. It's got about a 60% chance of developing 2 to 5 days out. It's got to stay over water for a while to do that. And the latest models all suggest that it does stay over water for a while. Of course, then they all bring it into Mexico somewhere south of the valley. But I say it, when I say it, we're talking about the center of this big blob of moisture. So it really doesn't matter where that center of that big blob of moisture goes. What does matter is where all the moisture goes, and the models favor that working its way in our direction, generally speaking, over the next couple of days. This is the NAM model, and again, just don't pay much attention to the low itself, but look at all the moisture, and it all just kind of streams up to the north and west, and by tomorrow, this is 9 a.m., it's suggesting we're seeing showers and maybe a couple of thunder showers embedded within it. By 1 o'clock in the afternoon, it's kind of spreading into much of the rest of the valley, perhaps even to Starr County, and by 6 p.m., you see a fair amount of rain all the way back into Starr County, but the heaviest remains near the coast, and it looks like that's kind of the flavor we're seeing out of this is the heaviest rain isolated to the coast tomorrow and again on Wednesday. This is Wednesday at 1 o'clock. You see some heavy thunderstorms to the north, but scattered stuff over the entire valley. By late Wednesday, the dry air begins to come in on the backside of this, and by Thursday, while there could be a leftover shower, I think we see blue skies on Thursday and everything moves away and the heavy rain moves into the deep south. Now, here's a close-up, and notice pretty quiet tonight. During the daytime tomorrow, there's 10 a.m., scattered showers, and we just continue to see scattered showers and maybe an embedded thunderstorm mixed in with that. Most places, especially along the coast, could pick up an inch or two of rain. If you get caught under one of these bright orange spots, if you get caught under a thunderstorm, then you could pick up 2 or 3 inches of rain in a matter of an hour or less. But not everybody's going to see that. That's going to be isolated. The flavor, again, will be that scattered showers and thunder showers continue into Wednesday as well. And then finally beginning to fade on Thursday. This model still brings a leftover shower or two on Thursday, but we don't see much. Again, how much rain are we talking about? Well, let's watch Future Tech. It says by 1 o'clock tomorrow, not all that much yet, but almost everybody will have seen something. By 11 o'clock tomorrow night, your totals are still less than a half an inch. But then the moisture just continues to move in. And by Wednesday, 1 to 2 inches widespread across the area, perhaps all the way as far west as Hidalgo County. Starr County, you see a lot less, and along the coast probably where you're going to see the biggest totals. And by Thursday, this thing is out of here. So 60% the next 2 days, and then dry on Thursday as everything moves out. Your severe weather threats from this, no threat of hail. We don't see any threat of damaging winds. We do see some threat for at least temporary street flooding, nuisance flooding that comes from getting 3 inches of rain in just an hour or so. So that is something we have to keep an eye on. Temperature-wise, here's where we are right now. We're all in the 90s except Brownsville at 89, and tomorrow back close to where we are now for highs with east-southeast winds at 8 to 15. The normal high is 94. Won't make that the next 2 days, but once we break this, it's going to get downright hot. In fact, temperatures across a lot of the valley for the end of the week and the weekend probably pushing 100 degrees or more. So your first 1-5 accurate weather forecast for tonight, mainly cloudy. Can't rule out a spotty shower or thunderstorm tonight, but the better chance is tomorrow, about a 60% chance for rain. The most active areas in the valley will be the eastern half of the valley. The west will still see rain, but probably not as much as a general rule. Here you go, the next 7 days. Scattered showers and storms likely the next couple of days, but Thursday, it's out of here. And look at these highs, climbing up to 100 degrees or so starting Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Staying with us into early next week. The rain chance goes away and the temperatures will heat up. That's your updated first 1-5 accurate weather forecast.